Hey everyone, this is LMAN, back at it again. It's been a long while since I've done one of these, so I got something special with me here today. Say hello, Skeleton.
What's up?
Yes, that's Skeleton, alright. Now, the first thing I want to ask you, Skeleton, why is your name Skeleton when you're only 16 years old?
Um,
I would
I mean,
expect Skeleton to be the name of an ancient gamer, like 22 years old, like me.
uh, I just named it because when I was a little kid, I was like 7,
Yeah?
uh, I played Minecraft, and I was like, I like the skeletons, so that's why I named myself that.
Alright, alright. Would you consider naming yourself Flesh since you're a young gamer?
No, because I don't know. It sounds, uh, it sounds weird.
What? So I'm imagining you don't want to hear something like, all right, here comes Flesh here in grand finals.
Yeah, like I don't mean skeleton to be like, oh, a dead person. Like I don't know. I just chose it because I thought of like, oh, Minecraft
All
when I was a little kid, and I just kept going with it.
right, all right. And how did you get into the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate competitive scene or competitive games in general?
When I was 12, I had a 3DS and I played Smash 4, and I made Mewtwo and Cheek, and I entered like a Wi-Fi server, and I TO'd. I wasn't a very good TO because I didn't know how to use Smash GG at the time or and Seed very well. Uh, and then I started just playing on Wi-Fi tournaments and just Wi-Fi in general. And then I found out about a major happening like 30 minutes away from me. So I was like, I asked my mom if we can go, and I brought my GameCube controller, and and then I played in it for the first time. I won my first round, and then I fought Cosmos for my second round,
Holy
and
crap!
yeah, I know it's a humongous jump, and then I lost. It was like before Cosmos started to become a top player too. He was like, I think it was around like no, well, he was considered really good with like the best Corrin, but he was like getting to the everybody else's level. And then yeah, I started competing because I was like, man, this is really cool. I wonder if there's other tournaments I could go to. So then I went to my locals like whenever I could with my dad, and yeah. And then when Ultimate came out or was announced, I waited for that, and then I started playing Ultimate.
All right, very nice. And since Ultimate is a very different game to Smash 4, who did you use at the start of Ultimate? Was it still Sheik and Mewtwo, or did you change up something?
It still was Sheik and Mewtwo
Yeah.
for like a little bit, but I was like, man, Mewtwo does not feel good in Ultimate like at all. And Sheik, she did like she doesn't really do the things she does in Smash 4 because she got like all her confirms that she had like it just got taken away. So I didn't really enjoy them at all. So then I was like, okay, well I'm gonna find new characters. So I played like Olimar. Okay, well, I stuck with Olimar for a long time actually before I played Mario. But like this is the order. It was like Peach, then like Ken, then um Palutena, and then uh yeah, that's it. And then and then I played Olimar, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick with him.
All right, all
And
right.
oh, and Roy, and and then later on, I was like, or when Joker got released, I was like, oh, I want to try this dude, and then I played Joker. I still play Joker. Uh, and then I picked up Mario, and then I dropped Olimar because he got nerfed really badly.
Hmm. Oh yeah, he
Because
did.
he used to be like top 3 in base game.
In your opinion?
I mean, I thought everybody genuinely agreed with that. At least top like 5 or top 10. But yeah, and then I dropped Roy and Joker or Roy and Olimar, and then I played Joker and Mario for a while before COVID.
Okay, okay. And something I want to ask as a follow-up to this. Now, I'm a person that believes in the concept of a soul main.
Uh-huh.
When you picked up Kazuya, what made you want to, what made your mind click with him?
Um. Okay. Well, whenever I started playing Kazuya, I was like, I just wanted to play him for fun. I just wanted to learn electric because I knew it was a difficult input, and I learned it. And then I played him for fun at a local, and I was really enjoying him. And then there was one local. It was about like I want to say like almost a year ago. Uh, I was in losers. I just lost to my Joker because after COVID, I only just played Joker or solo Joker, and then that tournament. Oh, and then I picked up Sephiroth later on because I really liked Final Fantasy VII, and then I wasn't doing that well, and I was like, man, I'll just go Kazuya and losers, and then I won like 3 sets in a row with Kazuya, and I was like, dang, this character's really fun. And then and I kept playing him. I was like, man, this character is really really fun. I think I'll just keep playing him because I'm doing a lot better than I used to do, and he's just really fun.
All right, very nice, very nice. And and now I want to ask, what do you think would have happened had you not picked Kazuya right then and there? Would you still have been trying to use Joker, or would you have become a Sephiroth player at this point?
Um, if I were to not play Kazuya, I would probably still play Joker. I don't know about Sephiroth. I may just pick solo Joker because I used to have a problem with trying to pick characters, and then I was like, okay, I'll just solo main for now, and until I need a secondary, uh, and then I just like, or and then I would just probably just play solo Joker.
Mm, okay. And have you played any other platform fighters or other Smash games in your recent life?
Um, I don't play. I haven't played. I played a little bit of Rivals, but that's about it.
All right,
I just
all
play
right.
fighting. I play fighting games, not platformers.
And now that you're a Kazuya, I mean, has that changed your perspective on Smash 4 Sheik and Mewtwo? Since you have more fun with Kazuya, right? I'm assuming maybe your mentality of what you want in the character must be a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I don't personally really like camping a lot, or just like uh, I just don't really like camping a lot, and I don't really like um yeah, I just don't like camping a lot, and I really had fun rushing down on people and like killing them.
All right,
So
all right, very nice, very nice, very nice. I can respect the person of caliber that likes to rush down. It's very fun, isn't it?
mhm.
Rushing down people.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And now, and now let's get into some more things that aren't just on a personal level. I want to ask, now, I said this before, but do you believe in the concept of a soulmate?
Um, I don't know. Is I just don't really believe in like religious stuff like that.
No, no, no.
Uh,
It's not
or
something
not religious.
religious. It's more of a
Not
no matter what game you played that character in. Like, let's say you
oh,
play
like
Street Fighter One, Street Fighter Two,
a
Street Fighter Three,
a
and
soul
you
character.
and yeah, and you always pick Ryu because Ryu always clicks with you in those games. Let's say you play
Yeah,
Guilty Gear
yeah,
and
yeah,
Soul Bad Guy clicks with you in all those games.
yeah. I get it. Because he said soulmate. Uh,
I get it can sound religious, but
No, no, no.
it's like that character that does always clicks with you no matter what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were I thought you said soulmate. That's why. And
Don't worry.
uh, the soul character. Yeah, I think people have soul characters because like they can definitely just click in with the character so much better. And like you see with like I don't know, like MKLeo. You know, you can play other characters like really good and you can win tournaments, but like when you watch this Joker, it's just like a completely different thing. So yeah,
Uh,
I do believe in soul characters.
all right, and and one thing, as a little follow up, what if someone doesn't believe in the soul main, but rather they have a similar experience of a soul main that that they don't use the exact same character in each game, but they use the attributes that made that other character good in that game, but those attributes aren't present in that other one. Like let's say you like Melee Falco,
Uh,
but you don't like playing Brawl Falco because they play differently. But
yeah.
you play another character that just plays similar to the Melee Falco in Brawl. Do you believe in
Uh,
that,
yeah.
or do you?
I mean, it's more like an archetype kind of thing.
Hmm,
Like it's just yeah, I feel like it's just archetype and play style. It all just depends on that. And then like because there's obviously other characters that can be your soul mains, but like,
mhm.
you know.
And what would you want to say for someone who's struggling to find a main?
um I would say like just keep just keep playing the game. If you do not enjoy your character, and you know, you can always just try out other stuff.
Hmm.
Like nothing there's nothing that's saying you can't try out other stuff, and just why not? Like it's not gonna hurt you in the long run. And if you do not feel like playing your character and you want to try other characters, and go ahead. Nothing
Okay,
is stopping.
good words, very good words. And now I want to ask about you and Kazuya yourselves. You've had lots of growth as a player recently with Kazuya.
Hmm.
And how does that feel? Because since you made Kazuya, and I know that the Kazuya and Steve players get lots of hate. Do you think that's been both good and bad for you, or do you think that the Steve and Kazuya hate is kind of reaching a boiling point where it could
Um,
permanently damage the game?
well, that I mean, I think it could reach a boiling point, but I do think people are getting out of hand with it because like people associate the character with the player, and that's really it's really lame.
Yeah.
And um, I mean, like obviously Steve Kazuya mains are carried, and it's whatever. Like none of us really care that much, and we just like have fun with our guys. So
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
like nobody really cares if we're called carried. I used to, but now I don't. And because yeah, it's the truth. Like if you look at my results from way before, then they aren't like as they are definitely not as good as now. So
All right.
uh, yeah,
And now
I do. Okay.
I want to also ask, you may not be seen as one of the top Kazuya mains, but you're seen as a notable Kazuya main. Do you think there's any more push you can give to Kazuya? Because most of the combos I see, they usually go with obviously electric, then nair, and then do that kick that kind of trips, and then that
Yeah,
upper one. I don't know how you would call that one. It's like a weird diagonal angle.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like, is there a move that you think is underrated to use with Kazuya that the Kazuya mains could use? Like, in a situation where they cannot get the zero to death with the same combo, or that they might find a new route to make a combo easier on a character. Because I've definitely seen some characters that Kazuya struggles to combo with.
Hmm. Um. Well, I mean, Kazu's main like things to combo is like his trip, the angled kick.
Hmm.
electric, nair, um, forward air, his or yeah, his forward air, um, his grab or his down throw specifically. But like yeah, those are all of his like setups into a combo. So I don't know. You can find new routes with like forward air and lead into a grab. You can. There's definitely like a lot of routes for Kazuya combos. I think, and I think I don't think I notice, but I feel like I don't see enough Kazuyas use dash attack because that move's hitbox is crazy and it's really strong. And I don't think I see enough. Well, it's more like situational if you can read their ledge options, but like I think using like Hell Sweep is really good. It's a strong move and it catches bad disadvantage choices
All
on
right,
ledge.
all right. Very, very nice, very nice. Because I already repeated this, but I think I might want to repeat myself again. That I haven't seen much new combo routes, but thank you for putting some light that there could be some that have been unexplored. Now I want to also ask if Kazuya were in the next Smash game. This is hypothetically, in case Bandai Namco decides to work with Sakurai again. What possible change do you see that could be done that could permanently damage the character? And I don't mean like a regular nerf to make the character, just a regular character, or maybe just lower him from, oh my god, this character just zero to deaths everyone, into something more like Mario where he just does 80 bit, doesn't get the consistent kill.
Uh huh.
Because I believe Kazuya is kind of in a good spot right now. I like he's a glass cannon in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, if they change like electric significantly, like where they make it have more knockback, or just like don't do like all the stun,
Hmm.
then I think that would just change a whole lot of his gameplay.
Hmm.
And I like in some weird world, uh, if they never gave Kazuya like his weird hit stun that he has like Tekken,
Hmm.
and gave it like normal smash hit stun, I think he would just be a completely different character.
And
And if they removed his a lot of his invulnerable attacks, then I think so. I think that's would change a lot too.
all right, all right. But what I want to ask, what kind of character would be similar to Kazuya if that thing about changing the hit stun you said were to become a thing?
Probably like Terry.
Okay, right? All right.
Hmm.
That's also another thing. Like I've seen people say that Terry is better than Kazuya, and then I see people putting Kazuya into top 10, and I'm always getting a little confused. Who do you think is better, Terry or Kazuya?
Um. Well, okay. I only say like Kazuya because like he has such good strengths that nobody really or nobody really exploits his weaknesses that well. But I think in long run, Terry will like turn out to be a lot better because he has just more. He just has like really good tools on him. Like
Mm,
his recovery is really good. Power dunk is amazing. Um, I think all of his confirms are really good, and Go is an amazing mechanic. So I think in long run he'll be a lot better. But for now, I think Kazuya is better, just because people haven't found out um, how to like beat him that well. But people have already found out to beat Terry,
okay.
and there's not a lot of Terry mains to keep developing the meta. So
Mm, all right. And I've seen many Kazuya mains just want to pick up Terry, and some Terry mains picking up Kazuya. Is there some sort of correlation that kind of makes both click, or is it just a coincidence? Because I know T is a Pac-Man main that likes Kazuya, but he isn't gonna go for Terry.
hmm well, okay, there's like a few Kazuyas that do that because I mean I can name all of them off the top of my head, but like. Um, I I think they just do that because he's also a fighting game character. That's kind of weird, but they are really good. So yeah, I think they just do that because they're kind of similar because they're fighting game characters, and uh yeah, I think people just kind of associate them together, so that's why they kind of feel comfortable playing it.
Okay, okay. Now let's get on to another topic because I think I'm running out of ideas for the Terry Kazuya thing. Because I want to ask before we go to the next one, do you like Terry and would consider using him into the future?
If Kazi gets banned, then maybe he's fun. Uh, and like he just kind of he's just enjoyable, and I think I could just like learn stuff with him pretty quickly.
All
But
right.
I wouldn't consider using him as like a secondary right now. But I would like rather use like Cloud or Joker.
And so you're telling me that if they ban Kazuya, you'd consider remaining Terry, but not Joker or Cloud. Why is that?
Oh no, I wouldn't main or no, I wouldn't like secondary Terry over like Joker or Kazuya right now. But if they ban like Kazuya, I would main probably like Joker and or like maybe play Terry. I would just probably go back to my old characters to be honest, or pick up like Cloud.
All right, all right, all right. And now, what do you like in a character? Since your character selection seems to be very diverse, because I've because I see Mewtwo and she can Smash 4. Then
Hmm.
you say you like the Joker, and now you say you like Cloud. I'm not gonna and oh wait and Olimar. I'm not gonna include Mario or Palutena since you said that they only lasted for a short while, so I don't think there was any connection there, was there?
Oh, Mario lasted for a while actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, like a lot longer than my Olimar.
Hmm. All right then. I guess I better swap the places of Mario and Olimar then.
Okay.
So what do
Uh,
you like in a character?
I I like the character it's themselves. If, like and I also just like if I find something like really interesting about them, then I'll play them because like Joker, he has all of his extensions, and you have to play him like really solidly and clean. Um, and like Kazuya, he's brushed down. He's got cool stuff, and Sephiroth, I just like him because he's Sephiroth, and same with Joker, and he has like side B, or he has like all these really cool things about them, and their gameplay is also just really fun. So,
All right, pretty nice. I'm gonna let you in what characters I use all the time in every Smash game. Fire Emblem.
oh, just Fire Emblem or a
Base
specific
in
one?
melee, I like to play Marth. In
Okay.
Brawl, I like playing Marth and Dyke. Smash 4, I use like Marth secondary, Roy for top tier players because somehow it worked, and then I had Cloud for Bayo.
Oh, okay.
So basically sorties, because in Ultimate I'm still doing the same thing. I main
Wait, what?
trying to transition into Lucina, and at some point I secondary Crop, and one of our top players here called Tweet, who's a Robin main. Funny enough, another Fire Emblem thing, he's giving me Crom Hopium, and I'm here. Don't do me like that, Doc, because I know of Crom's up B. I saw the Skyj set, was not pretty,
Hmm.
and now I want to ask about your local scene. You're part of the Shockwave scene, aren't you?
Yeah, or DFW.
Okay, okay. So I see that lots of heated tensions and conversations from people complaining about Stephen Kazuya usually come not from that area, but come from what happens in that area in terms of the results and stuff. But I want to know how is it over there? I mean, with the local players, You know it, and
Um.
how has it really affected your scene in general?
Okay. Well, I think DFW used to be like a lot worse.
Oh,
Like
really?
like this is like not that bad
Really?
compared to like old like Smash Four, and I don't want to say too much though because I don't want to like tarnish DFW at all. I'm just saying the facts,
Okay.
and like it generally wasn't that healthy because a lot of people were just straight up mean. They used to be mean, and I don't think there nobody's really that mean anymore, or just like um or just like would cause drama or anything. Uh, I think like people here really do not like Kazuya Steve and Rob because we just have way too many, and since our brackets are like kind of small, you are bound to run into one of them. So that's what a lot of people don't like, and people have expressed their feelings about it too. And like uh yeah, people just express their feelings about it. The other seeds can't really relate because they just don't, or they don't have the amount of Steve's, Kazuya's, and Rob's we have. So like, I definitely think DFW is like a new example because of the experiment.
Hmm. All right. And so you say that it was worse before this whole everything in 2022 has to be a Kazuya Steve hate fest.
Yeah, because well, I mean, like, there was just a lot of players that were just kind of like straight up mean to people.
Hmm.
Uh, but like, everybody grows. It was just like because there was a lot of like people who were in college or just graduated high school, and uh, everybody grows up. So right now it's pretty chill.
Okay. Okay. All right. So good to know. Good to know. And would you recommend that people to try out a shockwave if they're ever in the area, or is there anything that should be still taken into precaution due to the current situation of things?
I think yeah, I think people should come to Shockwave. It's a cool tournament. I mean, there could be like some small complaints, like just because if when it's crowded, it's really hot because it's a small
Hmm.
venue,
And it's
but
in
that's just like
Texas,
little,
isn't it?
yeah. But like it's just a little things. Like if you want to play Smash in DFW, then yeah, I think you should definitely go to Shockwave or the other locals too.
All right, all right, all right. Very nice, very nice. And one other thing, do you think that this whole Steve Kazuya ban will end up being a thing, or do you think the discourse will die down? Or, in my opinion, that the realistic option is that we're going to continue this cycle of the hate and hate until another Smash game comes out.
Um, it might be a mix of like those last two things. Uh, because I don't think the hate will ever end. Because people just don't want to, or just don't want to accept Steve Kazuya like at all, or the players. Um, and I think like uh Steve Kazuya, I don't think they'll get banned. Um, just because like people like I don't know. I in general I just don't think they'll get banned. And I think the experiment is definitely worth a try. But I mean, I'm not pro Kazuya or pro ban for Kazuya or Steve at all. I don't think it's right, and I don't really wish for the experiment to like work out at all.
All right, all right,
And I'm hoping just because it had 90 entrants last week, just because of how much like traction it got over Twitter.
all right, all right. All right. Well, I do hope you are able to play Kazuya because it really seems like you did find yourself a soulmate right there.
Hmm.
And since we're almost running out of time, there's one last thing I want to ask. What would you want to say right now to anyone who's currently struggling with their thoughts of the game due to all the negativity flowing around?
Um, I think, um, I think like if you're not having fun with the game and you just really don't like it, then I don't think people should keep playing. Like, you're not obligated. Like, people aren't obligated to go to a tournament. Like, you can also just like not enter too. But I think like people could definitely treat Kazuya and Steve mains a lot better, give them credibility to their wins. Uh, and I don't think like I don't know. I just don't think all of this should be necessary, and that like I just enjoy the game. We're playing a party game that doesn't have dev support, and that like yeah, there's gonna be OP characters because it's supposed to be a party game, not something to be balanced, and it's supposed to be crazy. So I don't think people should be like that upset about it because we're never gonna get support from Nintendo, and just because the fact it's a party game doesn't and it means that there will be like goofy and crazy characters that will like do good in our competitive scene. But I think we just gotta accept that.
All right, all right. Very nice, very nice. Well, then, that well, that's time because it's been 32 minutes, and I did say 30, so oops, over 2 minutes long.
No, you're good.
Well, did you have fun, Skeleton?
Yeah, it was a nice interview.
Now, do you want to say what do you want to say for your goodbye to the people? Anything funny? Anything heartwarming for your goodbye?
Uh, Nothing really. Just don't ban Kazuya or Steve. They're chill, and people will find out how to counter or how the counterplay
All
if they
right,
just if they put their minds to it.
all
So
right, all right, all right. Well, goodbye, everybody. See y'all in the next time.